Hello students, today is my 7th online classes of Geography class 9 chapter 2, that is physical features of India. Yesterday I told you about the introductions about the northern plains, its total areas, its length, its width. Okay, now today we will go ahead about northern plains. See, the river coming from the northern mountains always involved in the depositional work. क्या मतलब है, जो भी नदियाँ हिमालय से आती हैं वह हमेशा जो है मिट्टी जमाव का कार्य करती है उत्तरी मैदानी क्षेत्रों में. In the lower course, due to gentle slope, the velocity of the river decreases, which result in the formation of the riverine island. It means, as the river descending from the mountain, its speeds get decreases in the plain areas, and the sediments get deposited, and somewhere they form a riverine island also. That is example of the Majuli in the Assam, formed by the Brahmaputra rivers. It is the world's largest riverine island named Majuli. Okay. Next is the river in the lower course is split into numerous channels. I am telling you about the differentiate between the tributary and distributary. See, tributary and distributary. Distributary means the numerous channels that is split from the main river. That is called distributary. Okay. The numerous channels that is splitted from the main river is called distributary. You can take the example just as the Ganga. From the river Ganga, there is so many rivers get splitted, that is like Kosi, Ghagra, Gandak, okay, Yamuna. These are the distributaries of the main river Ganga. Just as like the Punjab rivers, that is the Satluj, Byas, Ravi, Chenab, Jhelum, they get splitted from the river Indus and they form the Punjab plains. And next one is the tributary. Tributary means when many small rivers get joined and make a single unit. Okay, when many small rivers get together and makes a single unit river, that is called tributaries. Those rivers which make a single unit, that is called tributaries. Okay. Next is northern plain. Northern plain can be divided into three categories, that is Punjab plain, Ganga plain and the Brahmaputra plain. How many sections? There are three sections. Northern plain has three sections: Punjab plain, Ganga plain and Brahmaputra plain. I already told you now that Punjab plain that is formed by the five rivers. Punjab means Panch means Panch, Ab means rivers. That is called Punjab. Punjab is formed by five rivers, that is Satluj, Byas, Ravi, Chenab and Jhelum. Okay. Next is the Ganga plain. Ganga plain extends between Ghaggar and Tista river. This Ganga plain, it is extend between Ghaggar, river Ghaggar and Tista river. It spread over some states of the northern India. Ganga plain is spread over the states of northern India, that is Haryana, Delhi, UP, Bihar, partially Jharkhand and West Bengal. That is extension of the Ganga plain. And to the east, particularly in Assam, lies in the Brahmaputra plain. Okay, in the east there is the plain that is called Brahmaputra plain, formed by the Brahmaputra river. That is Brahmaputra plain. Next, see, the northern plains generally described as flat land with no variation in its relief, that is written, but it is not true. These vast plains also diverse relief features. Northern plains can be divided into four regions. The river after descending, listen carefully, when the river descend from the mountains to the Shivalik range or the base of the hills, these rivers run parallelly to the river after descending from the mountain deposit pebbles in a narrow belt of about 8 to 16 kilometers, and they spread pebbles over its two sides. The distance between the 8 to 16 kilometers, they spread some pebbles and makes a narrow channels, that is called Bhabar belt. Okay, Bhabar belt means when the river descend from the mountain, it flow with its pebbles and they spread at the both sides up to 8 to 16 kilometer. That 8 to 16 kilometer regions, that is called Bhabar belt. Okay. Next is Tarai. Tarai is the foothills of the Himalayas, base of the Himalayas areas. They are swampy and marshy regions, and they are consist of the forest, dense forest and wildlife. That is the Tarai regions. Okay. That Tarai regions is now today converted into agricultural land. The forests are cutted there, forests they are cut and they are useful for agricultural land in present times. Next, see, the largest part of the northern plain is formed older alluvium soil, and they lie above the floodplain area. That is called Bangar. Okay, Bangar means old alluvium soil, that is called Bangar. They are above the floodplains areas. And next is Khadar. And sorry, listen again. Bangar is the old alluvium soil, and they are consist of calcareous stones, that is called kankad. They are mixed with concord, so it is called Bangar. They are very hard soil. They are also found in the northern plain areas. Okay. And next is Khadar. Khadar means the new alluvium soil is called Khadar. They renewed every year by the rivers in their coastal areas or in the banks. The rivers brought new sediments and spread over the banks of the rivers. That type of soil contains humus, that is called khadar. It is found by new alluvium soil, which is very good ideal soil for the agriculture. Okay students, now this was the about northern plain, and in the next class tomorrow I will tell you about the new topic, that is the peninsular plateau. Okay, thank you.